So hey guys, right, like I said in my first video ever, that was actually my first video, I was going to talk about my experiences. Alright, what should I talk about? Let's talk about the good stuff. I've got good experiences in my life. So, like, you know, when you do that thing what makes you proud. So, like, say you're a footballer and you get your first goal on your team, good experience. Woo! I'm not talking about that sort of thing, like, experience where it'll be treasured for the rest of your life. Don't get me wrong, like, your first goal is important. But, like, that thing, what you'll never forget. I'm going to tell you a little story about when I was in year 6 and my little primary school. We went off to France for a trip. Now, me and my best mate at the time, we shared a room together, 2 beds, and there was an ensuite as well, so it was all fancy. Yeah, so I went. I had a shower because it's like you need to wash. Hygiene is very important. Always wash. And so I came out and I had my little magazines. I was reading away about football. I love football. Football's my thing. And he went in there, and I decided what I was going to do was when he comes out, and I'm not going to talk to him. I was going to act like I'm really annoyed with him. It's the thing we did. It was a weird thing. It was a weird friendship we had. Yeah, so as he came out, he was already dressed and stuff. He was, he went, Joe? But, like, his balls hadn't dropped then, so it's like, Joe? And I was like, oh, I ain't talking, shh. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to carry on reading like I didn't hear anything. It's funny. And he went, Joe? And, I looked around and I was like, oh, sure, no, don't. And he went, Joe, it's an emergency. I need to talk to you right. Help me, Joe, we're in trouble. And I looked around because I was like, whoa, I can't get in trouble kind of thing, because that was my thing in primary school, don't get in trouble. And I looked around and he broke the bloody bed. He sat down in it and it broke. And it cracked me up. So then we were like crapping ourselves, of course, because we were like, what do we do? Do you have to buy a new one or something? Like, it's from bed, we're in France, we don't have money. And then, so what we did was we called in this other guy from another room to come over. And then we were trying to fix this bed. And it was where he said he was going to put it was like the leg of the bed just came out. So it was just one leg came out. Boom, like that. Like. And so then what he said he was going to do was he was going to quickly get us two to lift it up. And he was going to quickly put it in there. And it's going to basically go in. So the other guy got this leg. And he went, lift it up. So I was lifting it up because I had muscle then. I'm still strong. Like, look at me, I'm hench. And the other guy didn't do anything. And so then the guy from the other room put it in, and he went, okay, drop it. I went, and he went straight on his hands, and he was like, oh! And then I was uncontainably laughing. And you know it's the laughing when you can't do a single thing at all. You just start laughing, you crack up completely. It was one of those experiences. And it was just one of that. It was just like, well, I couldn't stop laughing. So then we had to lift it up to get his fingers out. And then we got the caretaker in, because our caretaker went on the trip with us. So then he came in, he was like, okay, we can do this, guys. So what he's done was he got it, he picked it up, he picked it up, and he pushed it. He pushed the bed back to then to lift it up again for himself and do it all properly, so he could hammer it in. He bloody knocks the radiator off the wall. So the radiator's off the wall, the bed's all broken, and then the headboard then flies off. We don't know how that happened, probably because the bed went away from, like, the headboard was, like, hanging on the bed kind of thing, you know, where it's like that, and then the headboard's behind it. So the headboard went boom, like that. And then for some reason, I don't know what happened, but then like all the cupboards all just went as well at the same time. And it was just like, and it just happened at that time. I had a camera, so I was just taking photos, and it's one of the funniest memories of my life. It probably don't sound that funny to you guys, but for the people who were there, it was one of the funniest things ever. It was just like a comedy show where everything goes wrong all at the same time, and it was just that funny. Basically, the moral of my good stories here is, if you're feeling down, just think of a funny story, you know? Like, a funny story can change, because it's in your head. So, like, if you think of it, it's blocking out the bad thoughts, because it's a happy thought. And just keep replaying that. I mean, it was lucky for me, that one was like for like about half an hour. So I just keep replaying this half an hour of me planning to, like, be a pain in the arse, and then it backfiring, and then a whole room. I think that's what happens if you try and be a pain in the arse. Don't be a pain in the arse. This is the lesson of today. Yeah. So, yeah, basically just remember good things. Good things will get you far. That's all I've got to say. See you later, guys. By the way, yeah, you all thought I was gone. Little trick there. Thanks for the support. You know, woohoo, I'm loving this support. It's like, yeah. See ya.